Welcome. It's nice to have you here. I'm so glad you could come. This is going to be such an exciting day. I hope you enjoy it. I think you will.
Isn't it about time for somebody's favorite radio program?
Theater of the absurd.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Welcome to Touhyville.
The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
I'll juice you up.
No matter what anybody tells you, words and ideas can change the world.
Welcome, my friend, to the show that never ends.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Hi, this is Kevin Pollak. You're, of course, listening to Touhyville with Steve Touhy. Yeah, that's just too much Touhy, isn't it?
Atomic batteries to power. Turbines to speed.
Roger, ready to move out.
Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. We're so glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside. There behind the glass stands a real blade of grass. Be careful as you pass. Move along, move along. Come inside, the show's about to start. Guaranteed to blow your head apart. Life's not short, don't get your money's worth. Ladies show, it happened out and you gotta see the show. It's a diamond bubble, you gotta see the show. It's rock and roll.
Welcome into Touhyville for the second day of June 2023. Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome into the amusement park for your mind, the carnival for your cranium, the holiday for your head. I would be your host, Steve Touhy. Joining me as always, Chrissy Martin. Good morning.
Hey there. How's it going?
Good.
All right, good.
I want everyone to know Chrissy is not wearing the same shirt as she did yesterday. In case you saw her yesterday and you bump into her today, you would be wrong.
All right,
okay?
Yes, it is opposite.
It is opposite of what it was yesterday. But my brain doesn't remember those things. So
yes,
it's still a super cool softball jersey from the 80s.
From the 70s, I think. Bad
70s?
Bad News Bears era.
I do want us to get those in Touhyville form. I think.
Oh, yeah, that'd be fun.
With our faces on those kind of jerseys, I think it'd be good. All right, for those keeping track, we are on Rat Baby Day 5, right? 6?
We are, yes.
Okay, update on the rats running around your house?
They're not running around. They're located in the nursery. We put some mobiles in there. We've got a monitor going. It's all good.
In the rat nursery. Wait.
Yeah.
Do the mobiles go round and round?
Of course they do.
All right. The Ratmobile.
Yes.
The Ratmobile. Sorry. All right. I'm okay. So the rats are doing well?
They seem to be. Their eyes are still not open, but it's only been a few days, I think.
How long does it take to open your eyes? Open your eyes already.
I thought 4 days is what we read, but...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So today perhaps they'll see the world?
Yeah, they might. Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
And you still only have 4 given away?
We have 4 spoken for, yes. So
okay.
if you'd like a rat baby.
Yeah. If you got a snake or anything and you need some extra rats,
No. I prefer they not be food. I prefer that. I mean, I know that this circle of life...
They're called feeder rats.
No, these are pet rats or fancy rats. I think they're called... I can't forget their breed.
You said they were called feeder rats.
Oh, did I? I don't think they are, though. I've actually found the receipt the other day because remember I told you that the lady was like, "You're gonna need the receipt to bring those babies in."
Was she for real?
Yes.
Well, get out of here, pet store unnamed.
They do, and they don't say feeder; they say large rat.
Oh, good. That's really what I want. That's what we used to have in the alley when I grew up in Chicago. Large rats.
Yes.
Yeah. Happy Huggin' Atheist Day. I Love My Dentist Day. National Bubba Day. Donut Day. Gum Violence Awareness Day. Oh, no. How about gun? Not gum.
Oh.
Nobody's being violent with their gum, but their guns.
I mean, I chew my gum violently sometimes.
Sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But today is Gun Violence Awareness Day. Leave the Office Early Day. Chrissy said she's going to take advantage of that. I'll believe it when I see it.
Yes, I plan on it because I did National Stay way too late yesterday.
But do you realize leaving early would mean you're going to have to leave before 2?
Yeah.
Pre-2.
I know.
All right? I'm all for it. I want it to happen.
I'm going to have to insist no one speaks to me for the rest of the day.
That's going to be really hard for me for the next 3 hours. Okay?
Fine.
I'm going to have to put a caveat of the next 3 hours into that. I mean, as usual, you won't have to listen, but I'm going to speak to you. Yeah. Rocky Road Day, National Rotisserie Chicken Day, and Yell Fudge at the Cobras in North America Day. Today's also, it's a thing.
Okay.
Today is also American Indian Citizenship Day, but I don't believe in that. So,
okay.
I mean, I'll say it. It's there, but they're not American Indians. They're just Americans.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Unless you're speaking of Americans that came here from India, then I would celebrate them.
Uh-huh.
But I don't think that's what this thing is celebrating.
I don't even have that on mine, so I don't know.
Probably because it disappeared at this point, and my sheet just keeps it.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know.
As some of you are aware, I will rant about it again for a second. They were not Indians when Christopher Columbus got here. He just screwed up and thought it was India.
Oh.
And was like, hey, look at all those Indians. And they're like, is he talking to us?
Wait, is that why?
Sure, we're Americans. And he's like, Indians. And they're like, no, we're Americans. And he's like, all right, Indians.
Oh. Oh, because he thought he was in... Oh,
he thought he was in India.
Oh, jeez.
That's why I say it would be like when I met you.
Yeah.
And if I started calling you Madge, you know,
Yeah.
you'd be like, no, I'm Chrissy. And I'd be like, okay, Madge. And I just kept calling you Madge, and everyone called you Madge forever and ever.
Is this 1955?
Yes.
Am I clutching my pearls?
Yes, Madge, you are. So that's why I'm saying it was just a giant mistake that just kept being perpetrated.
Okay, well, there you go.
Duh. All right. Do you have any stuff on your list that I missed?
I don't think so.
No?
No,
All right. Super neato. Let's find out what's happening.
What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening.
A study finds an increasing number of U.S. teenagers are going to school stoned.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. Although in their defense, it is called high school. Just saying, maybe check at home and see if that's true.
Yeah.
I'm not saying your kids are doing it.
No,
Ask them if it's going on. It's not what I was saying. I want to make myself clear. An ancient elephant graveyard was found in Florida.
Oh.
Really?
Okay.
An elephant graveyard? That seems really weird to me. I don't really have a joke for it. I just thought it was just odd.
Again, did you never see The Lion King? There's literally an elephant graveyard in that movie.
There is?
Yes.
Oh.
You've got to go back and watch the Disney movies. I'm telling you, you're missing out.
Okay, here's the thing. I saw The Lion King the same way we found out earlier this morning that you watched Princess Bride. I saw it. I just don't know if I saw it.
Oh, okay.
My daughter watched it one day when she was sick. I had never seen it, so I hung out with her, and watched it, but I didn't really
watch it. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Germany entered a recession. This means citizens will have less money to spend on essentials like food, clothing, and David Hasselhoff albums.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, very important to the Germans.
Mm-hmm.
Researchers at New York University polled 1,000 people to determine what makes the ideal female breast, Chrissy Martin.
Oh, dear.
Yes, now we know exactly what the perfect boob is.
Yeah?
It's the one we can see.
Right. And here I thought it was the one sitting across the desk from me.
That's not nice. 181 people contracted COVID at a CDC conference.
Oh, come now.
Yes, in addition to coughs, fevers, and chills, everyone involved is also being treated for an elevated level of irony. Whoops. June is National Celibacy Awareness Month. I don't know if we had that one yesterday, but I do salute all of you married people out there for celebrating that all month.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And lastly, hundreds of corporate Amazon employees walked out of the company's Seattle headquarters to protest some of the company's policies.
All right.
It was so effective that for a second, Jeff Bezos almost didn't enjoy being on his mega yacht. He's like,
sure.
No, I'm good. I'm good now. Yep.
Did you know you don't spell the footwear brand?
the Ozman getting us going on a Friday morning here on the Q and 98 Gold. A portion of Touhyville today brought to us by Jasper Junction. Visit Jasper Junction this weekend and pick up some great stuff. There is something there for everyone at Jasper Junction, at the junction of 14 and 231. If you've never been, you should really go. It's 13,000 square foot of thrift store and flea market goodness, all kinds of fun stuff there. If you're starting over, getting a new apartment, whatever it is you're looking for, they've got tables, chairs, they've got furniture, they've got clothes, they've got toys, they've got plates, cups, everything. Everything they have there. I think there's everything on earth. There's at least one of them at Jasper Junction, I would say. Portions of the show also brought to us by Jasper County REMC, powering up Touhyville each and every morning right here on the Q and 98 Gold. Visit JasperREMC.com and click on Connect, their internet company, to find out more about what they've got going on there. All right, let's wrap up our poll question from yesterday, where we asked you something. There we go. Oh, are you a spender or a saver was yesterday. Ended up really close. I was surprised, too, at how many people commented both. And I'm like...
That was yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh, I felt like that was the day before yesterday. Sorry, go ahead.
That's okay. That's you lost the day in there. But you really had a hard time this week with the days anyway.
Sure.
So,
yeah.
Are you a spender or a saver? 55% of you said saver, while 45% of you said spender. So, pretty close there. And we decided that Chrissy's a saver, and I'm a wishful saver.
You're a wishful saver. What does that mean?
I want to be a saver, but I keep falling over into the other side, and it's very rarely on myself though. I mean, I'm not going to complain, but it's it's like you said, it's just sometimes the kids, sometimes life, sometimes things, and you're just like, oh well, there it all went. There, just floated away. All right. As for today's poll question, it is the official kickoff of summer fun here on all three of our radio stations, 98 Gold, the Q, and Bear Country. We're going to be doing stuff all summer long. We're going to be out and about at all the places. We're going to be at the Newton County Fair, the Jasper County Fair. We're going to be at Little Cousin Jasper. Russ Martin's going to have his cruise night broadcast. We're going to have all kinds of stuff. We're going to be at Touch of Dutch in DeMott. We're going to be everywhere, all over the place, all summer long, having fun and giving away all kinds of tickets. We've got Indiana Beach tickets. We've got Deep River Water Park tickets. We've got Holiday World tickets. We've got White Sox tickets. We've got, what else we have? Fair Oaks Farms tickets. We got so many things that we're going to be giving away. We got, I mean, we're going to give away stuff that we find in Chrissy's purse. We're going to give away all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
We're gonna go through Chrissy's house and pick up knickknacks she doesn't want anymore.
I'm not
even
sure what's in the purse.
I know.
Honestly.
We're gonna find out later. Yeah. We're gonna give away wedding dresses from a goose wedding. We're gonna give away all kinds of stuff.
Oh no, I'm gonna need that.
You're gonna need that after the wedding. You're gonna need it.
Oh, not after. Well, I mean, she might want to use some people frame their dress. I don't know. She might want to do that.
Point is, we got a lot of stuff we're going to be giving away all summer long. And we start today with, it's not really a poll question. It's just more of a, hey, tell us your favorite summer songs. Now, this can be songs with summer in the title.
Okay.
They can also be songs that are just summer inspired.
Okay.
Like songs that just, get you going in the summertime.
Uh-huh.
So whatever it is, you tell us your favorite summer songs. You can go to any of our 3 Facebook pages. Actually, any of our 4. Touhyville Show Facebook page, 98 Gold, The Q, and Bear Country, and tell us your favorite summer songs all weekend long. Then on Monday, we're going to draw some winners for Indiana Beach tickets. I want to thank our summer fun sponsors, Steve Specialized Services, Cornerstone Real Estate Agency, Kasanovich and Umfleet McDonald's, your local McDonald's in Remington, DeMott, and Rensselaer. Allsup Chevrolet in Kentland, Monon Telephone, Rensselaer Marathon, Raceway and BP, Jasper County REMC, Bozeman Oil, Smith's Ace Farm Store, Virk's Fine Jewelry, Kindle Insurance, Clark's Cutting Edge, and Clark's Garden and Floral Boutique, Arnie's Pizza, Rensselaer, Gene and Tony's DeMott Auto Sales, The Good Table Restaurant, South Shore Convention and Visitors Authority, and Sheets Family Dentistry in Fowler. So a lot of great folks jumping in and being a part of all of our summer fun here on the Q and 98 Gold. So head to the Facebook pages and tell us some of your favorite summer songs.
Hey, this is Taylor Swift, and you're listening to Touhy.
Welcome back to Touhyville. Steve and Chrissy with you here. We're talking summer songs this morning. Here's one right here. I got a nice haircut for the summer yesterday.
Yeah, did you?
Yeah,
nice.
Got them all cut. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good job.
That's Chrissy's favorite joke.
Yes. Might as well.
Yes.
While you're there, get them all cut.
Yes. I got them cut at Supercuts in Rensselaer, Lowell, Valparaiso, and Chesterton. I mean, I didn't go to all those. Got
one cut there. Yeah. All right, I got to go to the next place. One cut there.
Sometimes muscle memory makes you sound stupid. I got my hair cut in Rensselaer, but you can get it cut in Rensselaer, Lowell, Valparaiso, or Chesterton. Soon they'll be open in Bourbonnais. I was talking with the owner, Bob, yesterday. He was in Rensselaer, and he said they're about one hire away from getting Bourbonnais up and running and open. So you can apply today at jobs.supercuts.com if you want to work at Supercuts in any of those locations. Speaking of looking for a gig, McCool's Auto Repair on Route 41 in Morocco is looking for an experienced mechanic on diesel or automotive or both. Apply in person, 918 South U.S. Highway 41 in Morocco. Message them on Facebook or call 219-765-8653. All right, so head to our Facebook pages and tell us your favorite summer songs. We're going to go through some of the list a little bit later on, and then Monday we're going to take the list and we're going to rank them. Chrissy and I are going to take the whole list, and we're going to go, okay, this is what we've all decided. So if you see one that you already like, make sure that you like it, like the comment. Mm-hmm. So if we see a song that has like 12 likes, we'll know, well, that probably should go up a little higher.
Yeah.
A woman threw milk at a Burger King employee because her order was cheaper than expected.
Oh.
Is that a weird way of saying thank you? It's a different way of doing it.
Yeah.
When you go and you're out shopping and you're doing your thing and it turns out that your items were cheaper than you thought they were, do you do anything to the cashier? Do you throw stuff at them?
I worry that they didn't scan something.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because usually I have a pretty good idea of what I'm going to spend.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not shocked by the register too often.
See, I guess I don't pay much attention. I guess I just assume that there's a sale and I don't know about, because I find a lot of times, just because there's a label there in the aisle doesn't mean that's necessarily where we're at.
Oh,
you know?
Well, that's...
Yes?
I always take a picture of it just in case, because if it rings up the wrong price, I'm going to be like, nope, this is what it says. You're going to have to give it to me for this price.
Wait. So you take pictures of all the prices while you're walking around shopping?
If there's a sale label and it looks like, wow, that's a crazy price, then I will take a picture of it. Not every label, but like, you know.
So you're not the whole time you're walking around the store going,
No.
No wonder grocery shopping takes all day.
If something looks too good to be true, then I just back myself up, just in case.
See, I think of it as just the opposite. Sometimes they don't put something on there, but I had a reward and I didn't know, and I don't know. If it's cheaper. It happened yesterday with beer. I bought beer yesterday, and I thought it was going to be more than it was, and I didn't really even think about it until I got in the car, and I'm like, it was cheaper than what the label said. But by then I was already in my car, and I was like, whatever it is, it'll all work out in the end. I didn't want to go back in just to throw milk at the poor person. Like this one did at the... Also, they did it through the drive-thru, so I'm assuming they got milk from the drive-thru, because unless someone just carries milk around with them. Drive-thru employees have to deal with a lot of nonsense. Yeah, I'm sure they do. That's something we should have talked to, although I don't know if they really want to complain about it, but we probably should talk to the folks over at the McDonald's in the drive-thru and see the kind of craziness that I bet they deal with sometimes. I bet there's some stuff. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. When somebody gets mad and...
Did anybody ever throw something at you and you said, "Be kind, please rewind"?
I never said that.
When you were working
never said that, but
in the movie business?
I did have a movie chucked at me.
What?
Yes.
Why would someone chuck a movie at you?
Late fees.
It's not your fault that they have late fees.
I know. Yes, I had a full-on DVD thrown at me.
Oh, did it hit you?
Yes.
Wow.
And guess what? They have corners.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So what were the repercussions of this?
They walked out the door. What could I mean?
Wow.
Yeah. I couldn't tell you who. I don't remember who it was or anything. But
you're just being nice.
I don't.
You know who you are, and don't you dare try to win Indiana Beach tickets. Throw DVDs at Chrissy Martin. May not have been Martin at the time.
It was so long. No, it was definitely Martin. It was so long ago. I don't remember. But I remember the incident.
They know.
Yeah. Okay.
They remember doing it.
Yeah.
You know who you are. You owe Chrissy an apology. You know who you are. You're driving to work right now, and you're like, that was her. That was the Chrissy Martin. Before she was the Chrissy Martin. Now she's the Chrissy Martin. But back then she was just Chrissy Martin.
I'm actually trying to think. It might have been at the Watsika location, honestly.
They listen to?
I can't recall. Anyway, yeah.
There's not much to listen to in Watsika. They listen to us too. Trust me. So I'm just saying, a lot of times retail folks have to deal with a lot.
Yeah.
If someone would throw a DVD at you, that's just
chucked it right at me.
That's just rotten.
Yeah.
I mean, I had people get mad at me. I told you when I worked at the hardware store, we had a utilities bill pay counter, and they get mad at me that I couldn't get their electricity turned back on. I'm like, okay, I'm 17. They don't give me that kind of power.
We know it's just a button. Just press the button.
Right. Here's what I do. I take your check, put it in this little register, and they give me a phone number that I can call, and I say, okay, they paid now.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the extent of my power.
Yeah.
I cannot go up the pole or whatever switch they flip or, the electric pole.
Oh.
I don't know what they do to turn it back on.
All right. Yeah.
Listen, it's, and I've done it myself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When I came back from Florida, I forgot to pay my internet bill. I was so mad at myself.
Yeah.
But I got back on a Friday.
Mm-hmm.
I paid it right away.
Yeah.
But they couldn't get me flipped back on until Monday.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not mad at them.
Yeah, that's one of those you just put on auto drafts. You don't have to remember it.
Yes. I have to get back in that frame of mind. I had everything on auto draft for a long time.
Yeah.
And then I stopped.
Oh, okay.
And then now I got to get back into that frame of mind.
Okay.
So that said, I wasn't thinking. I was on vacation and I forgot all about it. And I got a call. You know how you get that reminder call where they're like, hey, we're going to turn you off in a couple days. You might want to do something. I got that call while I was driving up to Chicago to fly.
Oh.
And so I was like, okay, when I stop the car, I'm going to pay it with my phone.
And then you didn't.
I forgot. I got to my folks' house. I ordered pizza. I talked to my sister. I was ready. I was in vacation mode.
Yeah.
I wasn't in bill pay mode. I was in vacation mode. Well, my point in telling this story is I didn't then, call and complain to somebody and scream and yell at somebody or throw a DVD at somebody.
Right.
It was me.
Yeah.
I'm the problem.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I screwed up. I'm the one that doesn't get internet for the weekend. That's what happens.
Oh, no.
You screw up. Yeah. I had to go and try to steal internet from other people's houses. I had to
that's never a good idea.
I had to sit in McDonald's and watch TV for hours. All kinds of stuff I did. No, I didn't do any of those things. Anyway, none of that's why you called. You called to find out why this woman threw milk at somebody in the drive-thru.
Yeah.
Last week, a middle-aged woman went through a Burger King drive-thru. I don't know why they said middle-aged. They didn't give an age. They just said a middle-aged woman with gray hair went through a Burger King drive-thru in Omaha, Nebraska. She was told her total would be $8. But when she pulled up to the window, the employee handed her a small bottle of milk and told her the order was about $7.
Okay.
This all seems weird already.
Uh-huh.
Why are you saying about? I've never pulled up to anything. And they said, it's about $6-7, whatever you got on.
Whatever you want to give.
There's usually definitive, $6.76.
Yeah.
Like it's going to be $5.42. It's going to be one of
it's
those.
Always a weird number because of tax and such.
Yeah. The employee told police the customer was upset by the lower than expected total and threw the milk bottle back, hitting the employee in the chest.
That makes no sense.
As if it was a DVD or something.
Yes.
The employee was not injured, by the way, by the small milk bottle.
Why was it only a small milk $8 or whatever? That's ridiculous.
Well, I assume there was
Are they milking the cow before they put it into that milk bottle?
I'm assuming.
Is there labor involved in that?
I wasn't there.
Hang on.
I wasn't there.
Yeah.
But I assume this was probably a breakfast meal that came with a milk, or like a kid's meal that came with a milk.
Oh.
I'm thinking that's probably what it was for $7. It wasn't just the milk.
Okay.
So, but apparently she didn't want the milk.
Yeah. This could be our milk. It'll never be our milk.
Or she didn't like paying less. I will pay you more, or I'm not paying at all.
Yeah, okay.
That's what she did. She threw the milk back at the guy, at the drive-thru person. And then the woman sped off without her order at all. No food, no milk.
Nothing.
And without paying for it. Police are still investigating.
Okay.
I mean, it's Omaha. What are you so uptight about?
Yeah.
Relaxed.
Maybe it's like roid rage. Maybe she's on the roids.
This
got
did
roid
say
rage.
she was very muscular. It was a middle-aged Angela Bassett. She was very
got
strong.
roid rage written all over it.
Sure, that's probably what it was.
I know it's a real problem.
Right, it is. In middle-aged women, it's a big problem.
Yep.
The roids, they're getting crazy. All right.
She's like, I'll show you how to milk that cow.
Sure.
I'll come back there and milk it for you.
What are you doing in there? I will tell you, yes, usually it's the customer that goes a little cuckoo.
Uh-huh.
But I have also had it go the other way.
Okay.
I went to a fast food place at one time. I'm not going to name names, Burger King. And it wasn't here.
Yes.
And I ordered my meal, my Whopper, and I said onion rings instead of fries.
Mm-hmm.
And they said, okay. And I said, I know there's an upcharge. And they said, okay,
Okay.
So I pulled up. I got fries. I got fries instead of onion rings.
Okay, but you wanted onion rings instead of fries.
Right.
Okay, gotcha.
So I just walked in and I was just like, hey, I got fries. Can I just get onion rings?
Yeah. Oh, you wanted them badly enough you parked the car and went inside.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because I wanted onion rings.
Heavy.
Really?
Yeah. No, keep going.
So you just take it?
Yeah, I would just take it. I wouldn't go in and complain about it. Well,
right, but you don't care about food. You'll eat over a sink.
I mean, no,
and as we'll get into a little bit later,
I do care about food.
You'll just eat whatever food right there in the car while you're driving. Rotisserie chicken, fried chicken.
No, that takes
Chinese,
effort. I just have to take it with me, whatever it is.
Yeah, no, I wanted onion rings.
Yeah.
So I just went in, and I'm very nice about it. Everybody makes mistakes. It's not a big deal. It's not the end of the world. No one's going to die. I just want my onion rings.
One's a stick, one's a hoop. I mean,
they're fried differently and they're onions.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
So, which is funny because I usually get the burger no onions, but that's for another day. So, yes, I know. I'm weird. It's okay. I'm weird.
None on the meat, but let's have them on the side.
Yes, let's fry them up. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Weird.
Yep. I know. I said that. I said weird. I'm with you.
But what, like a raw onion? No, we're not doing that either.
No.
An onion on your hot dog?
Not raw. No.
An onion in your salad?
No.
No. But a fried form onion, we're A-okay with.
Oh, good. Yep. I do not like a raw onion. It tastes totally different.
Well, yeah, but there's different types of onions too, like a yellow onion or a white onion or a red onion or what do you call it? A scallion? Green onion? What are the little baby ones? I always forget what they're called.
Baby onions?
No, they're little.
Chopped, minced?
Shallots.
Little?
Shallots.
Oh, shallots.
Those have a different
as Gordon
flavor
Ramsay
too.
says,
yeah.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so none of that's why you called. So I went in, and I just said, hey, I got fries instead of onion rings. I said, if I can get onion rings, that'd be great.
Yeah.
There was only 2 people working there.
Oh, they're stressed.
Yes. And so the one person walked over to the other person, and very loudly, this guy was like, he ain't even said that spit.
Oh.
And I'm like, are we talking about me?
Oh, you mean me?
I'm like, we're gonna
little old me?
Wait, you made the mistake and now you're mad at me?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
He's like, he never said onion rings.
Yeah.
I'm like,
well,
okay.
Maybe it was like their last strike and they just needed to like really reiterate that it wasn't their fault.
Right. Maybe.
Yeah.
And I was just like, hey, this is now, because there was like 4 of us in there and we're all looking at it. I mean, because this was loud. He screamed it.
Oh.
And I was like, what? We're all looking at each other like, this is very uncomfortable now. This is one of those times that, like, this is going to go viral. Everything's going to fall apart here.
Yeah.
Thankfully, it didn't. No one got out of hand.
All right.
No one threw the onion rings at me.
So
or
they made the onion rings.
Or DVDs or anything.
Okay. They did the onion rings and they handed them to you?
Yeah.
Did they take them to the back for a sec, or no? They just handed them straight to you?
No, they just made them and gave them to me, and I just felt very uncomfortable. I was like, okay, I don't know why we had to scream and yell about me right here. I mean, we were as close as you and I were. I was like, it wasn't like they were off in like some back room and I happened to hear it. They were right there.
Did you have your receipt where you could be like,
yes.
Actually, I said onion rings.
I didn't even want to get into a thing. I gave him the receipt when I handed him the fries.
Oh.
You know, I was like, I don't want fries. You know, that's all.
Sure, yeah.
It was just an oops.
Right.
You don't got to scream and yell about it. I didn't scream and yell about it.
Yeah.
Why do you get? You made the mistake. What are you screaming and yelling about?
Right.
It's all okay. It's okay. So
he's just a perfectionist. He said it was a man or a woman. Did you say
it was a man?
Okay, he was just he was just a perfectionist. He was just hard on himself. You know, I get it.
Sure. No, I think he was hard on me. That was the problem. So the next time I went there,
misdirected anger.
Yeah. So the next time I went there, I went with milk and threw it at him.
Oh,
no. That'll teach you.
Time for sports. Frank is here. We had game 1 of the NBA Finals last night. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is the first time if the Nuggets win, it'd be their first championship, correct?
Yeah, Steve, of course, their first NBA championship. And I'll say this, they're certainly on pace to win the NBA championship. It seems based out of game 1. Now, granted, there's still more of the series to go, but I guess the question was, what was gonna come out of this? Was it gonna be the Nuggets with their best record in the Western Conference, one of the best teams in the NBA, going up against what has been a remarkable Miami Heat team that has just upsetted everybody, but the Heat could not come up with the upset last night. The Nuggets winning on their home floor 104-93, and the Nuggets, they are 9-0 on their home floor. So clearly, as far as the best team in this finals, that was the indication last night with the Nuggets winning.
All right. Sports also brought to us by Hillcrest Dental Center, where Dr. Drone and Dr. Ayler say, keep on smiling. Frank, take it away.
Pleasant Good Friday. Here's your sports. I'm Frank Sprinkle. We'll start with the NBA Finals, which tipped off Thursday in the Mile High City between the best in the West and the 8th and lowest seed in the East. In the end, the best prevailing as Game 1 favored the Denver Nuggets, eclipsing the Miami Heat 104-93. First finals game in the career of two-time league MVP Nikola Jokic, and he made the most of the night. A triple-double, producing a team-high 27 points, 14 assists, 10 rebounds for the Nuggets. Their big man, his 9th triple-double in this postseason alone. Two of Jokic's teammates also achieving double-doubles. Jamal Murray, 26 points, 10 assists, and Michael Porter Jr., 14 points, 13 assists. Leading scorer for the Heat, their big man, Bam Adebayo, 26 points, also a double-double, 13 rebounds. Remarkably, the Heat only at the free throw line for 2 attempts, which they hit both. Nuggets continue to shine in their home floor, a perfect 9-0 in the postseason. They'll host Game 2 on Sunday. It's the IHSAA State Finals in track and field over the next 2 days on the campus of Indiana University in Bloomington. The boys get it started on Friday with a couple of area participants. Kankakee Valley sophomore Zach Frieden in the discus, while in the field of the 110-meter hurdles, Bennett Central senior Jacob Llewellyn. It's the girls on the state title stage Saturday with 2 field events for DeMont Christian senior Gabby Zylinga, both pole vault and lawn jump. South Newton junior Addison Standish makes up the field in the 300-meter hurdles. MLB Thursday, an off day for both the White Sox and Cubs. However, they're back at it on Friday. White Sox jumpstart their 3-game set at Guaranteed Rate Field with an AL Central counterpart, that being the Detroit Tigers. And we'll have Game 1 on both Bear Country, 104.5 FM and 1560 AM, as well as 98 Gold, pregame 6:30 p.m. Central, first pitch 7:10 p.m. Central. Cubs begin 10 straight in California. Their first stop, the San Diego Padres, for a 4-game series. College baseball, the road to Omaha starts Friday. The NCAA tournament begins with regional action. The Lexington Regional has Ball State pairing up with host Kentucky in the first game. Indiana, also part of the Lexington Regional, they'll match up in the nightcap with West Virginia. Terre Haute, a regional site, as hosts Indiana State, plays ball with Wright State. NFL, a deal for the Colts Thursday, signing free agent defensive end Jannard Avery. For Avery, the Colts become his sixth team since entering the NFL in 2018. He split time in 2022 between the practice squad and active roster of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And that's a look at your sports for this Friday. I'm Frank Sprinkle.
Thank you, sir. Have yourself a wonderful weekend. Welcome into Touhyville. Steve and Chrissy with you here. Happy Friday. Man, oh man. It's so weird how a short week can sometimes feel longer than a regular week.
It really does.
It's just, listen, I'm really happy to have the 3-day weekends in the summertime. And last week with all the running and the stuff and the going up to Chicago and the graduation parties and things, I was glad to have a 3-day weekend.
Yeah.
I'm so looking forward to the idea of not going anywhere this weekend. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going in my yard.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to grill, and I'm going to go back into the house with the food, and I'm going to eat it.
Okay.
Yes, that's I'm going to drink beer.
Okay, sure.
Until things are blurry.
Oh, goodness. I mean, maybe stop before that. I'm just saying.
It doesn't take a lot. I'm not a giant beer drinker.
I would need a Dramamine.
Yeah.
For like first, after, before, during.
Well, I don't get like
my drug of choice is Dramamine. Can I get a little of that? I'm feeling a little spinny.
Is Dramamine normal to have in the house for people?
We do, because we get motion sickness really easily. I have it in my purse.
Okay, so Cheryl gets vertigo, and she texted me yesterday, do you have any Dramamine at your house? And I was like, oh, I just thought it was an odd question. And I was like, I'll go get you some, because if you're dizzy, I don't want you to drive somewhere.
Oh,
you
yeah.
But I think she found some. Well, she usually does, because she has vertigo. So she usually has some in the house. But, I was just, when you just said it, I was like, maybe normal people do have it in their house, and I'm just weird. Like, all I have is medicines in my house that I would take. You know?
Oh, you never get motion sick? No?
From what? Just moving around?
Yeah, I mean, I get it in the car. I get it.
Oh, no.
Yeah. No? Really? Huh.
No. The only time I've ever felt it in the car is if I try to read in the car.
Yes.
Or most recently when we went to Disney, when I was there at Christmas time. My brother-in-law is a little jarring with the driving. He's very, very fast and stop and fast and stop and fast and stop. And I was in the way back of and I could really feel, and I was like, okay, all right.
Yeah.
I wanted to wait till we got to Disney to go on the rides, but now maybe, woo, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was feeling a little bit,
The last time I rode in your back seat, I got like that. You were very start and stoppy.
Yeah, well, then drive yourself. Which is little miscomplainer over there.
I'm just telling you. I think I popped a half a Dramamine on the way home that day. I take them in halves because they make you tired.
Yeah, crazy driver. He's going to yell at people in Chicago. Steve comes out. He's going to be scared in Chicago. Yeah. How was I stopping sturdy when I was on the highway?
I couldn't figure it out. I couldn't figure it out either. But it seems like the more you talk, the less, for whatever, your cruise control wasn't on or something.
No, I don't. No, I don't drive a cruise control.
Oh, there you go. Okay. Do you have cruise control?
Yeah. Who drives with cruise control when you're going into the city?
Well, this was on the way home. The way there wasn't bad. It was the way home for some reason.
Oh.
I don't know.
I don't remember.
I just remember I had to have a little pilly poo on the way home.
Maybe it was just a long day for you because you were just at a game and it was too much sportiness for you. Maybe that's what it was. I don't think it was me, but maybe I've never been told I'm a bad driver. So.
I didn't say bad.
No,
I just said...
I'm not blind. Portion of the show is brought to us by Gene and Tony's DeMott Auto Sales. Visit them at 726 North Halleck Street in DeMott. Talk with Gene and Amanda today and get into the next used vehicle that you're looking for. Car, truck, SUV, whatever it is. They'll be glad to take care of you and your used vehicle. All right, so none of this is why you called. So let's get to the things and the stuff. Came across this on one of the 402,309 different websites that I go to daily to find fun stuff for us to talk about. This one came to us from Reddit, just like we had one yesterday from Reddit.
Okay.
They have some fun lists, and their lists are people make the lists. Like, so they put out a topic, and then people just add to the list. And
I see.
So I just grabbed some of the highlights.
Okay.
Or this article did, I should say. So these are 10 things that were normal 25 years ago, it says, but are now considered to be luxury items.
Okay.
So I couldn't think of things that we had a while back, like everyone had them, but now it's like, ooh, that's fancy if you've got that. New furniture made out of real wood.
Oh, I see. Because real wood is very expensive and heavy.
Yeah.
And what we're buying mostly is like particle board, and
I gotcha.
This is why I love to buy my furniture at Jasper Junction, because it's all, the older vintage stuff, and it's solid. It's so solid.
All right.
Yeah.
Owning the software you purchased. Yes. Like, now you just get things on a cloud and it's up there and you got to keep paying a subscription fee. And somewhere along the lines, I think partially Netflix had to do with this. They figured out the idea of a business being something that you just keep paying for over and over and over, a subscription model.
Yeah.
And I know magazines had it and things like that, but Netflix really kind of changed the way things were, and now that's the same way with software. Like, there's a lot of software that we use here at the radio station that is cloud-based. Now, we have some on computers, but as those computers start to go, now you're paying a subscription.
You usually get a deal if you pay for it all up front for the year. Like, you get it's cheaper that way, but I think
for
most
a
people,
year, but not for good.
No,
The other things we have used to come on a disc,
and then
you put in a registration key, and now you own it.
It was essentially the same thing, because it'd go out of date, and you'd have to update it. It just, you know what I mean? It would be this year, like say TurboTax. I would buy that every year. You have to, because the tax law would change.
Okay. So something like that, yes. But like the editing equipment that we use, like the software that we use for editing audio and stuff.
Yeah.
Been using the same one for years and years and years and years. And
With no updates? They don't do updates?
No.
That's weird.
No. No, it's not.
Okay.
TurboTax, you're not paying for it annually. You can do your taxes for free if you wanted to. There's ways to do your taxes free with TurboTax.
Oh, yeah. Well, it depends on your situation. But
right.
Not everybody can, but yeah.
No, but there's ways.
Yeah.
Concert tickets. Yes, you don't get a thing anymore for concert tickets.
Get a thing? What do you mean?
A physical ticket.
Oh,
no one has physical tickets anymore.
Yeah. Okay.
We're doing this summer thing for Indiana Beach tickets.
Yeah.
We have physical tickets.
Yes.
That's a rarity now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
The White Sox tickets, we send through email.
Yeah.
Bears tickets, email.
Mm-hmm.
Bulls tickets, email.
Yeah. I prefer it that way.
Yeah.
Then I don't feel pressure to hang on to a ticket.
Won't lose it? Yeah.
No. What am I going to do with this ticket? I don't want to throw it away. Feels sentimental.
Yeah.
I don't need it.
Right? It goes in a scrapbook or something. I don't know.
Then I'm never going to do.
No.
No.
Yes, because what a crazy idea that Chrissy might have a hobby like that. That's an odd idea. Why would I think that?
For whatever reason, the idea that putting the pictures in the album, it just sounds like torture. I don't know why. I don't want to do it. Wow. I do not want to do that.
For all the things that you do, that's funny that that's not one of them.
I know.
Yeah. Concert tickets, technology has made it so that we don't get them. Single income families buying a home is a rarity nowadays.
All right. Is it?
Single income families.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
You think that happens a lot? Are there a lot of single income homes that you know of?
Mm-hmm.
Really? Where one person works?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know. I don't think I know too many people where there's just one person in the couple works.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't.
Mm-hmm.
I'm giving it some thought.
That's the idea I was promised, but it's not happening.
So,
that's what I signed up for, but
right. But you guys didn't know you were in junior high. I mean, you guys got engaged at your first communion.
Yes,
I mean, for goodness sakes.
The best laid plans have almost never happened, but we try.
Yeah, no, it's I don't even know how people would do it. I mean, you got to make lots of money. One person has to make lots of money, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, if I go back and look at tax returns, though, like we had dual incomes that were single incomes. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. But now, I mean, everything has gotten so expensive. Like, I don't know how anyone, like, I mean, I do it, but I'm only buying for one. But if just my income was buying for a family of 4, somebody'd go hungry.
You'd be surprised what you can live on.
Somebody'd go hungry. So, good quality fabric and clothing. I wouldn't even know.
Oh,
I wouldn't even know what the difference was.
Oh, I do. Yeah.
You notice when you put it on?
Not necessarily when you put it on, but you can tell fast fashion from quality made things.
The only time I notice it is on some of my T-shirts that I'm really careful about drying them. And if they still shrink up or start to like ride, I'm like, okay, this is a cheap T-shirt.
Oh, yeah.
That's the only way I notice.
I think the blend is important on a T-shirt,
Is it?
Yeah.
What's the blend? Is it 50-50?
I don't know, but I think they need that, is it rayon or something? It makes it like a little bit givey, and then it doesn't,
all right.
Because sometimes T-shirts kind of get cardboardish, once you wash them. I don't know. Anyway.
I don't notice that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Leg room on an airplane. Yeah, that's gone. Yeah, I mean, I know you've only flown once, but every time I fly, I feel like it's getting a little bit tighter, a little bit tighter, a little bit tighter.
Oh.
The seats are getting closer and closer together. Also, meals on flights.
Oh, okay.
I was stunned when I found out that my parents, they just started flying first class now. And yes.
I love them.
Yeah, I do too.
I know I don't know them, but I love them.
Yes. So they said they were getting a meal on the plane. I was like, you get a meal on the plane? They're like, in first class.
And a hot towel and ice.
Wow,
and
I didn't know that.
And butler and...
Yes, butler. They get a butler as well, yes. They say affordable health care. Again, you might have to go back further than 20 years to have, or 25 years for affordable health care, I suppose. I don't know if there's ever been affordable health care. I think it's always been overly expensive.
It's a racket.
It's a racket.
It's kind of some kind of racket.
All right, says 80-year-old Chrissy Martin. That's how they get you. It's a racket over there.
I can tell you some thoughts on it, but
it's that's a racket over there. Anytime I hear somebody say that's a racket, that's a racket or gallivanting. That's like, okay, that's grandma talk. It's
you can gallivant. That's a great word.
Yeah. For people in their 80s, yeah.
No, well, then you must think everything I say is that, because I say a lot of those types of words. All right.
You have said that you're an old soul.
I definitely am.
You want to be a wife from the 50s, but without doing all the wife things from the 50s.
Yes.
Yeah.
And wearing dresses, because gross.
That's one of those things. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Like you don't want to wear a dress and pearls.
Can I wear
all day in the
T-shirt
kitchen.
and pearls? Because I kind of like that idea.
Right. Sure. You knock yourself out. Privacy. Like being able to let loose and have a good time without the risk of it being recorded and popping up on social media. Okay. Well, that's all your choice. I mean, people complain about their privacy, and then they hop on social media and tell us all their problems and the fight that they're having with their spouse and how their kids are terrible and all that. I mean, so don't complain about privacy if you're going to put it all out there yourself.
Or don't do something that makes people whip their phones out and go, look at this.
Listen, we've all done that.
If you're doing something you suddenly see like 10 phones pointed at you, maybe just stop. That's your sign.
I'm just going to say, 25 years ago, I was 23. I was fairly responsible by then. But I'm just saying, when you're in your late teens and your early 20s, we did some stupid. Okay, I did some stupid stuff that I wouldn't want recorded.
No, I came out of the womb with a briefcase, so I don't.
Yeah, so
it was all business.
Well, as we put out earlier, you also, wore your graduation gown to your wedding. So it's, you got married at graduation. So
there was a little time in between.
Yeah, okay, an hour.
Easy.
Calling a company and getting a person on the other end of the phone. That is kind of a luxury now. You don't get that a lot.
I found if you had enough zeros, somebody answers.
For big companies, yes.
Yeah.
I'm surprised at how many companies I call and do get like an answering machine.
Oh yeah, the auto attendant's on for everybody now.
Not just I mean, but just that it rings like 12 times and then I just get an answering machine. Like, I'm just surprised at how many times it happens. And I get it. I'm not complaining. It happens here too when people call sometimes, it's just one of those things. I just don't think there's enough people working at all the places. It just is, And lastly, boredom. No one's bored anymore because there's always something to take our attention. Oh. I know it's not the same for you. You get bored very easily, though. You're very different than the norm.
I do get bored easily, and I'm always in the middle of like 13 projects. So I just go do one of the projects I'm in the middle of that I decided I needed to do right that minute and then drop. And then,
So now, okay.
I have to do a lot of stuff.
Because I know that you'll, and I'm not complaining, this is just factual. I know you and I will be talking and you'll get bored with the conversation. So I know that this happens.
That's not nice.
It just is.
You sound like a jerk.
No. I think it's your brain.
Mm-hmm. I'm a great listener. Just make sure I'm like blinking, because if I'm not blinking, I'm probably glazed over.
Right.
Anyway, you go ahead.
Right. It has happened where I've looked up and you're like,
yeah. But just because I look away doesn't mean I'm not listening.
Anyway, I'm not knocking you.
Sure.
My question is, you have lots and lots of projects that you're always working on.
Yeah.
Do you ever get bored with a project?
Yeah.
And just drop it and move on to the next project?
Yeah, but I always come back to it. And a mess always feels like a mess when it's somebody else's mess, but my messes are okay.
So if you get bored with a project, you may just leave it as a mess. Because you're like, it's not done yet. That's why it's still a mess. It'll be cleaned up once I'm done.
Yeah, I have a dollhouse a quarter of the way made, and I stopped. And then I have an actual, like that was when I was building from, and I have an actual dollhouse I've not even taken out of the box yet. I'm also redoing my goose. I've got the kitchen farm going. They're all like half done.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So you do get bored with your own projects too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely. Unless it's got a deadline. Now, if it has a deadline, I'll not do it. And then at the end.
Right at the last minute, do it. Yep.
Come through.
That's debatable. But,
I'm best under pressure.
Also debatable.
We'll see how debatable it is.
Are you also? You said that you were building a dollhouse, and then your kids,
and
family got you a dollhouse for Mother's Day.
They bought me a kit, so it's like all in there.
Okay, I think they did that.
Yeah,
so that you'd stop on the other weird one that you were building.
I know. And I love it. I do love it. It's a Victorian style, and I said the wife can, poison her husband with strychnine. It'll be totally, factual for the period.
Of course, that's what we want, yes.
Yeah, because, that's what they did then. Instead
Nothing
of a divorce.
Says fun dollhouse like murder.
Instead of a divorce, they poisoned them with strychnine. It's fine. It's just factual.
Hello, Chris. Husband to Chrissy? Yeah. You may want to gather up all the strychnine in the house before she comes home from work tonight.
What is strychnine? I don't think it used to be like a household item, but it's not anymore, right?
No, I don't know. What do they put in rat poison?
Oh, is that?
Which you probably shouldn't have in your house anymore either. Since you have rats that you want in your house.
I don't have any in there. Yeah.
All right.
So, yeah.
Anyway,
but the other one feels freer. I don't know why.
I forgot your free spirit.
Yes, the kit. I love the kit. It's all right there. But then also, I love the idea of the other one was open-ended. So,
sure.
Yeah.
This one's more the hippie house, and this is where we kill our husband, and then just get high with our husband, or
the other one
other people that stop by the house.
I had bought a little gorilla for the other one that was just kind of sitting on.
Of course you did.
The gorilla's just kind of hanging out on the top. He's waiting for the house to be done.
Sure.
I wasn't sure if there was going to be like a whole petting zoo or just the gorilla. I was trying to figure
petting house.
Yeah, everybody needs a room for a petting zoo.
Absolutely. All right. Jason says, morning, y'alls. Morning to you. Jason, thanks for hanging out with us. Woo!
My favorite day of the week is
Friday.
I work hard all week.
All week long. All week long.
And now, party time!
It's time to party.
Okay, turn your radios up.
The show's about to begin.
I started the countdown timer.
3, 2, 1.
Showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Thanks for spending your morning with us, getting your weekend, or your pre-kend, as they said there, getting it started with us here on the QN98 Gold. Portions of which are brought to us by our friends over at your local McDonald's in Remington, DeMott, and 2 great locations in Rensselaer. Head over there for your summertime meals at McDonald's. Use your app and, of course, link your payment to it. I'm loving it. Also want to mention another season in DeMott. Visit another season. Need a gift for any reason? Head to another season in DeMott, 605 North Halleck Street in DeMott. Visit anotherseasonfloral.com. Be sure to like Another Season on Facebook. Follow on Instagram. All kinds of good stuff going on there. All right, Chrissy, did you notice that use Suzanne Summers' liner there? Summer songs. We're talking summer stuff today here in Touhyville. It's the kickoff to Summer Fun. Our big-time promotion that we have going on all summer long. We've got all kinds of great stuff happening with giveaways for all kinds of tickets and stuff here for the summertime. So head to all of our Facebook pages, 98 Gold, WLQI, Bear Country, Touhyville Show Facebook page. Tell us your favorite summer songs, and then you'll be entered in for a chance to win a pair of tickets to Indiana Beach. We're going to draw the winners on Monday. But that's just the beginning of all the giveaways. We're going to be giving stuff away all summer long, all kinds of fun stuff happening here on the radio stations and online at all the places we're going to be at. Thanks to C Specialized Services, Cornerstone Real Estate, Kasanovich Umfleet McDonald's, Alsup Chevrolet Kentland, Monon Telephone, Rensselaer Marathon Raceway and BP, Jasper County REMC, Bozeman Oil, Smith's Ace Farm Store, Vierk's Fine Jewelry, Kindle Insurance, Clark's Cutting Edge and Clark's Garden and Floral Boutique, Arnie's Pizza of Rensselaer, Gene and Tony's DeMott Auto Sales, The Good Table Restaurant, South Shore Convention and Visitors Authority, and Sheets Family Dentistry in Fowler. So all kinds of great folks helping us do our things this summertime. All right. A study has figured out what perfect boobs look like.
Oh, yeah?
Finally, a study I can get behind.
Sure.
I am so anti-study. They're always doing all the research that they don't need to. This I would take a grant for.
Sure.
Yes.
They should be functional.
Listen, they should sure be functional.
Yeah,
they should be there. They should do the things. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sure.
Ergonomic for the baby. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Mm-hmm. You could say that if you want to say that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know. Let's see what the study has to say.
Okay, let's see.
We'll see what they have to say. The study people. All right. Researchers at New York University just did a big study to figure out what the perfect boob is, meaning that the average person thinks it's ideal. Okay, that's what they're saying.
Okay.
All right. Over 1,000 men and women were shown photos of 25 different sets of the boobs.
All right.
It says knockers. I don't think that's a nice idea.
That's not a nice way to say it. No,
that's
terrible.
No, don't knock on them. That's not nice
at all. Did they say men or women or
both?
Both. Okay, gotcha.
Both men and women.
Okay.
1,000 men and women.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's 500 each. I don't know if that's 1,000 of each. If that's 1,000 total, 600 to 400. I don't know.
Yeah.
But researchers took the 5 with the best ratings and the 5 sets, I assume, because that would be weird to just take the one.
Okay. Sure.
As we learned earlier, Chrissy's rats had 13 babies, and you cannot give those out in pairs. Because there's 13.
There's 13, yes. One is going to have to go in a trio, like the Three Musketeers.
Yes, there's going to have to Mouseketeers.
The Three Musketeers.
Ratketeers.
And they're not mice,
they're not
rats.
I know, but Ratketeer doesn't sound as good. Researchers took the 5 best rated ones and combined them into one image to show what the perfect boobs would look like.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Not surprisingly, they were fairly perky.
Mm-hmm.
Not huge.
Okay.
The study described them as, quote, moderately sized.
All right.
Mm-hmm. But there was some interesting insight.
Mm-hmm.
Being symmetrical didn't actually matter that much, which to you is very important with the eyes. You got to have symmetrical eyes.
Yeah, attractiveness is because your face is symmetrical.
Symmetricaliness,
yeah.
Yes. The perfect boobs in their composite image are slightly different sizes, and the right one is a little lower than the left.
Oh, all right.
In other words, perfect boobs actually have some imperfections. So,
okay,
whatever
sure.
gets you going, Hey, listen, this is their study, not ours.
Sure, yeah.
For me, it's whatever ones I get to look at. They're perfect. They're in front of me.
Did they look like Joseph in the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat?
I'm going to need some explanation.
You said they took 5 and made them one big Frankenstein one. So there would be all different shapes, colors, sizes.
I suppose.
Did it look like Dolly Parton's coat of many colors?
Maybe.
That her mama made for her?
I think the computer did an amalgamation of all of them, so it kind of gave it an overall average color and shape and things. And I don't think they just took them and went bloop.
Oh, I kind of like that idea better.
Did like a whole thing to make, kind of like, you can, there's these things on the internet, I'm sure, and all over places where you can take two people and show what their kid might look like.
Okay.
So I think that's probably what they did.
Oh, okay.
That's my guess. Yeah. I'm just taking a guess, but that's probably what it was.
I like my idea better. Leave it as is. Let them all fall where they may. Yeah,
oh,
I like it.
Oh, okay. I mean, listen, when you and I do our boob study, that's what we'll do. Okay,
sure.
Yeah,
I'm good.
Something we can do out at the fairs if we want, or something.
I'm okay.
No.
Okay. You could probably count me out of that.
I just feel like if it's just me, it seems creepy. But if it's the two of us, then it's science.
Sure.
Yeah. It's no, not so much. No. All right. Fine.
Yeah.
Fine. All right. I have to say, I'm not like a grammar police or a spelling police.
Yes.
But sometimes spelling counts.
Yeah, it does.
Like when you're a school and you've got graduates and you want to give them stoles, which I didn't know what that is, but you said it's like a sash that they give the kids, right?
Yeah, it goes around your neck. It's like a, I don't know. Yeah, like a stole, like a feather boa, but it's not.
Oh.
Yeah, like that. Like it comes around like this.
And is it like silk or something?
Yeah, it's silk. Yeah.
Right,
like if you were, had something in cord form and you wanted to hold on to it. I always stick them around my neck.
Okay, now I get it.
Yeah.
Now I see what it is.
It's like a yuppie in the 80s with the sweater.
But not crossed.
Well, no, not
hangs.
crossed, but
down, yeah.
I'm just saying that concept.
I got it. Now I understand. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like this like collar type thing that goes around your neck. Okay. Mm-hmm. So this high school in Illinois gave out their graduation stoles, and graduate was written on them, except on all of theirs it was graduate.
Oh. I remember when I graduated.
Yeah. The high school misspelled graduate or graduate on all of the stoles.
Someone's in trouble.
You mess up a whole word. Shouldn't happen like that. We ain't realized until we was walking out the gate. They could have checked before because they made 600 plus. So, and all of them was spelled wrong.
We're terribly disappointed and appalled about how they would even pass those out to the students. That would embarrass the community, the families, and even the school district should be embarrassed.
I would have to say yes. That whoever was in charge of the making of the stoles, I think.
They are fired.
You're not very good at the being the teacher. Also, the first student.
I don't understand how you mess up a whole word. Shouldn't happen like that.
Okay. I thought he said ain't, and I'm like, oh, we got to teach that too. We got to teach that way. But I misheard. Yeah. So if you can't spell graduate, and you're the one teaching the graduates, I think we've got an issue there. I think we're going to run into some troubles.
I really hope it was the English teacher. Like it was a volunteer thing, and it was the English teacher.
That would be so funny. That would be so great.
Oh man, she would never live it down.
Yeah, that would be one of those. that teacher comes back into their classroom, and the word graduate is all over the room, like when they come back from summer break. Yeah, absolutely. So we're having some summer fun this morning, and one of the things that's fun in the summertime is when you go to the beach.
Yeah.
Okay? Going to the beach is a lot of fun. This woman, so I'm going to assume that this is in Florida.
Okay.
So there is a beach in Florida, I think it's Daytona Beach, where you can drive your car.
Wait, that's a real place? I thought that was a race or something. The race is at the place. Is that it? I thought that was the name of a race. Isn't that like some kind of car race? Why are you laughing at me? I don't understand.
Yes, there is a Daytona 500.
Yeah, there you go.
Have you heard of the Indy 500?
Now that I say it, I feel dumb. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, but like, are all names of like things,
No, share, please.
I'm not sure.
Enjoying this.
I can't think of any other sporting event that would like link back to like tell me a sporting event.
These are more races.
Isn't that sport?
Yes, but I'm just saying Daytona 500,
yeah,
Indy 500.
Okay.
You're seeing a ring here, like it's
sure,
yeah,
but like
yeah. Right, Super Bowl doesn't have the name of the place.
Thank you. There you go.
Right.
They don't say like, Daytona Super Bowl. I don't know. I can't think of another place. Pensacola Super Bowl or something. Yeah, are you digging there?
You're digging.
Oh, okay. I couldn't think of a place either. They don't say like, the Chicago Super Bowl. I guess maybe they
don't.
do.
No, they don't.
No,
they
say Super Bowl, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's what they do.
Lots of Roman numerals, and nobody knows how to read them, and yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. Yes, that's true. Yeah. That's true.
Which is it again? Which one's the 10?
But I'm also laughing because, yes, you're like, that could be the name of a sporting event.
Yeah.
But you've never heard of Daytona Beach? Like, as a real place?
Where's it at again? Florida?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
No?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
People say that? I've heard of Pebble Beach. That's a place, right? Is that a place?
Yes.
Yes.
It's a golf course. Pebble Beach.
Wait, is it a golf course or a beach?
I think it's a golf course.
It's not a beach?
I don't know.
That's misleading.
I don't know if there's a beach at Pebble Beach. I don't know.
I'm going to start calling my house like the Sky Room or something and see if people, it's not in the sky. Pebble Beach isn't a beach.
Okay, so there's it's a resort area.
There better be a beach.
So, it's along the water, so I'm sure there is. Yeah, yeah. Pebble Beach is an unincorporated community in the Monterey Peninsula in Monterey County, California. So I mean, it's along the beach. I mean, you can, yeah.
Okay.
There's lots of beach area.
I'll allow it.
So, yes. Okay. I'm glad. Again, I know I pointed out a place in geography, not your thing. But
no.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But none of that is really why you called or why I brought this up. It says a Florida woman, so it's got to be Daytona Beach. So in Daytona Beach, there is a beach or a portion of the beach where you can drive your car on the beach.
Okay.
I didn't know this. I went with my dad one time and we did it. Like we got up early in the morning and the sun was just coming up and we drove along the beach and there was just something neat you can do,
All right. Why would you want to do that? That's scary. Does the water come up to your car?
No, you could drive a ways from it.
When you roll your car into a body of water, you would never want to do that. Like my first ever accident was rolling my car at 16 into a body of water, and it's terrifying when your car starts filling up with water.
I don't know that there's too many scarier things than that, and I've never had it happen.
Yeah, it's horrible. So I don't know that I would ever I would be very aware that there was water and I was in a car and like, is that water going to come over here?
Yeah, but it was probably, I don't know, a good 50 feet. It was a ways away.
Okay.
I mean, I mean, you see the water there. You're on the beach, obviously.
All
but
right, so it can't come and get you, the water. It can't.
It doesn't run.
Well, no, but
here we come.
Sort of does this like
right,
wavy
but
thing.
you see it coming.
Oh, okay. All right.
Although I just watched a video the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Again, also not why you called, but I'm still going to tell the story.
Okay.
And I don't really understand how this happens, but I've heard people say that it happens fairly regularly.
Okay.
So they have these like boat ports where you like back your boat into the water and stuff. It's kind of like a little ramp into the water.
Oh, it's called a slip.
Slip. Okay,
Yeah.
Thank you. So this woman had her car there. I didn't see any boat. And apparently backed up too much, or the sand started giving or something, because all of a sudden now her car just started sinking into the water. And she got out, and there was no sound on the video. It was just a lot of hand waving and stuff. And
She had a sinkhole?
she must have done something. But I don't understand, why are we backing that far up to the water? Like, why do we want any part of our car to touch the water? I don't understand that at all.
I don't know.
I don't get that.
Was it an amphibious car? No.
No.
No. It wasn't like the Wisconsin Ducks.
No, it sunk.
No. Oh, it sunk.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh, it sunk in the water or sunk in the sand?
All the way into the water.
All the way into the water.
And then she. Yeah. A lot of hand waving and noises and such.
Seems like a bad idea.
It does seem like a bad idea. But none of this is why you called.
Sure.
I've been like for 7 minutes. I was going to get to this story.
Mm-hmm.
A Florida woman is now facing DUI charges after allegedly driving 50 miles an hour on the beach, almost hitting people, then driving her vehicle into the water.
Interesting.
Yes. So there's a spot where you're allowed to drive your car on Daytona Beach.
Okay.
Okay. You can't drive it past a certain point because that's where people can lay out with their blankets and be on the beach safely and play with their frisbees and stuff.
Yeah.
She kept going and then freaked out somehow and drove into the water, probably because she had been drinking.
Oh, yes.
Here's said woman, Sarah Ramsamy, and her passenger talking to the police officers about what happened.
Okay, what happened?
I'm not sure. I was the driver, and they kind of stopped us, and they said that we almost hit a child. I didn't think that we did, but that's what they told us.
Yeah, well, the people are down here because you can't drive on this part of the beach.
We were just trying to turn around. We didn't think that we could do a U-turn around here, so we were just trying to keep going.
So we were just, I don't know what happened. We were just driving, and then there was, someone said we hit a baby, and I don't think that we almost hit a baby. We were just driving on the beach. Right, but you can't drive on this part. That's why there's people here.
Yeah.
Right, but there was so many people. We thought a U-turn was a bad idea, so we just thought we'd drive straight ahead into more people. And then when that was having a problem, we just drove right in the water. We just drove the car in the water. It's fine. It's just in the water.
Her U-turn was a little too wide, is all.
Yeah, I think maybe a lot.
I've been there. You think you can whip this around? I don't know. I'm going to give it a whirl.
and
Sometimes you can't.
That's how Chrissy ends up on the sidewalk.
Oh, just like one time.
Touhyville.
Tally ho, pip pip, Bernard's your uncle.
In English, we say good morning.
Go and boil your bottom, sons of a silly person.
With Steve Touhy.
I dare you to make less sense.
And Chrissy Martin.
How come whenever my ship comes in, it's leaking?
Welcome into Touhyville. Thanks for spending your morning with us here on the Q and 98 Gold. Portions of which are brought to us by the Spa in Rensselaer. Visit the Spa at 620 North Cullen Street in Rensselaer. I would make an appointment first. I wouldn't just show up, though. 219-866-3407. Check them out on Facebook. You're going to see all kinds of cute puppies all over the place and doing stuff with it. Super cute puppies. The puppies are so cute. I love the puppies. All the puppies. I love all the puppies. Ace spent the night last night. We had a little sleepover.
Yeah. Did he bring his sleeping bag?
He did.
Yeah.
He did, but...
was going to Grandma's house? Or going to Grandma's suitcase?
Yes, he did.
You remember those little suitcases everybody had?
Yes, sure. But he decided that he wanted to go to the bathroom at 3 o'clock in the morning. 3 o'clock in the morning was like hey,
Yeah.
how about if we go out in the yard and play right now? This sounds like a fun time to do this. I'm like,
Yeah.
why are you doing this? But
Yeah.
he would not sit still. He was
no.
he would jumped off the bed and went to the back door and started barking. And I was like, okay, something's
Did he hear
gotta
such a
go.
clatter?
No, he had to go. I mean, I know how he acts when I get there and like he starts doing the dance and he's like, okay, let's go. I got to go out there. I know you want to put your shoes on and stuff, but I'm going to be fine. Just open the door and I got to go out there and do my thing. Okay. No one stands in your way when you have to go to the bathroom. I don't just stand there and not let you go and lock the door. You got to let me out there so I can do, otherwise I'm going to do the thing in here and then you get all mad. So just let me out there.
You have to cut off his liquids before he goes to bed, you know?
Sure. That's what it is. Yes. Also want to mention Galena Insurance. Call 219-866-0834 and talk to Tasha over at Galena Insurance about your home, auto, boat, RV, business, and life policies to suit all your needs. That's Galena Insurance, your Erie Insurance agent in Rensselaer. All right. So what did I do with my sheet? I had a sheet of paper here that we would do stories about and things. I'm very bad at this game. Here we go. Okay, so I came across this yesterday. Some folks on a radio message board that we look at talking about things that we don't understand about the opposite sex.
Okay.
And there was lots of things.
Yeah.
Like the men saying to women, why do you need so many pillows? Like, what's the point in all the pillows and the throw pillows and the looking pillows and the decorative
look
pillows?
pretty.
Right.
Yeah.
We don't understand that. We don't understand the point behind that. All the pillows that are on my bed are there for purpose.
Oh, they're functional.
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why are greeting cards so important? Like
greeting cards.
Yeah, like the cards, the birthday cards and things like that. And, you know, and do people really want cards? You just throw them away anyway.
I don't want a card, but I like to give a card. Does that make sense?
No, see, I don't get that at all. I don't
necessarily want one, but I do. You always think you have to have one.
Right. I mean,
like, unless it's a thank you card, then I do like a thank you card. Yeah.
Yeah, but like I just got a graduation card for my niece.
Yeah.
Okay. She really only wants the cash that's inside.
Aww.
If I just handed her cash, she would have been just as happy.
Sure. And then you're like, what do I do with this card? He's going to die someday, and I'm going to want this card.
See, no.
That's what I think. If I throw this away, then they die.
Right. So what? So you still have their signature after they died?
I'm not sure.
Like, I didn't write a whole lot in there.
Yeah.
You know? Mm-hmm. Why do you have so many candles when we have electricity?
Because it's smelly good.
See?
Quality of life, my friend.
Okay. You and I were just talking about this off the air. Why do you need to post everything on social media? Yeah, you know, you don't have to put everything on there. Everything you do, you don't have to put on there. Yeah.
I don't generally.
No, you don't.
I like to just put something on there like I think that's stupid or funny.
Yeah. And this one I thought was interesting. Is that a purse or a suitcase? So I never have given it really any thought until I read that sentence.
Yeah.
And I went, Chrissy has a bag.
Yeah.
Not a purse. You have a travel bag that you come with every day.
Massive.
I mean, that's a big bag. And that is one of 2 or 3 that you walk in with every morning.
Yeah, sometimes I bring in extras.
And I don't really understand that.
Well, it depends on what state of readiness I'm at. Or if I took stuff home to work on, then I have a different bag for that.
Okay, so...
This is just my personal gear.
Right.
This is just what I might need.
That's your everyday.
Yeah.
That's your everyday.
Every day, yeah.
Okay, so but you're saying about the other one...
Yeah.
So that might have been like you brought in hair and makeup supplies for the morning.
If you see the purple bag, it's because I wasn't ready in time.
Okay. Now that makes a little more sense to me because that's like a thing.
Yeah.
So now
if you see the striped bag, that is I took work home and I'm bringing it back.
Okay. So it's funny that you say that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is my.
Okay.
I brought work home bag.
Yes.
Okay. It's got. Some papers.
Yes. Okay. Gotcha.
And would normally have a computer that's sitting here because I use it in the studio as well. But it's got a computer, and then it's got, some cords and things.
Sure, because you never know when you might need a cord. That's what I don't understand. Is that on your list? Why a man needs to keep every box and every cord ever? Every box that every electronic came in.
Okay, I think I'm not a normal man in that respect. I don't keep the boxes.
Okay.
Because I don't understand the boxes.
Yeah, I don't either.
I used to. It took me a long time to break Cheryl of that habit. Like we'd get a phone and she'd be like, "Okay, so put the box in the cabinet in the garage." And I'm like,
why?
Why? We're not returning it.
Yes.
We're using it. I'm done with the box.
Yes.
So
husband does that as well. Got the box to everything ever.
when I cleaned out the attic, we had so many boxes up there from things. Empty boxes of computers and things and skates and everything. Everything was up there. Everything.
Yes.
So why do I have so many cords?
Yeah.
Simple thing. Because in radio, there's a lot of times that I need to hook stuff up. So 2 of the cords are, if I go to do a remote broadcast, I don't trust that everyone has always put everything back away. So I've got backups for myself.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Some of the other cords, let's see, what do I got here?
Yeah, but I mean, so my husband does not work in radio. He does like an electronic or two. So, but he has got every cord to everything ever. Ooh, don't throw that away. I might need that.
Some of my issue as well is this is also my carry-on bag when I fly out. So I leave stuff in here.
I think he's still got the RF thing from when, the 8-bit Nintendo.
Yeah. like I have an extra battery pack for my phone.
Okay.
But probably not charged. I've got hard drives.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's,
like you do.
And I've got some headphones.
Yeah.
And that's really about it. I've got this is for remotes. This is a cord that goes from the
blue and sparkly. It's beautiful.
Right. And that's because I showed up at a broadcast and I didn't have it. And I had to go to a gas station or a truck stop and buy one. That's the one that they had. There's an aux cord that they had.
That was the option.
Right. I have a Batman jump drive. Okay.
Nice.
All functional. And I have cookies from my last flight to Florida.
All right. Not just cookies, biscotti.
Yeah, we're gonna.
You're gonna have some tea.
Yeah, we're gonna toss those. So I just got rid of the one useless item in there.
Okay. Good job. Good job.
Your turn. I want to know what in the world you have to travel with every day as if you're going on vacation.
I don't even know. I don't know. You put them out one at a time.
I mean, whatever. I mean, just things. We probably don't even have enough hours to go through everything that's in there. I'm just trying to figure out what's the purpose of all this stuff.
I have a claw hair clip.
Okay, that makes sense. No, because you might need to clip your hair.
Yeah,
I understand.
I have the container.
Oh, as you make fun of your husband, for keeping boxes.
This is a nice container. And it smells like spearmint.
You have an empty gum container while you make fun of your husband for keeping boxes.
Well, I'm going to put something in it.
No,
it's
you're not.
Nice container.
Throw it away.
No, I have another one that I put my
Marie Calendar says throw it away. Or whoever I don't know, the woman from Netflix that says.
An extra cord.
Okay, for charging your phone,
sure.
Right? Okay.
I have extra keys on a pink fuzzy thing.
Right.
The planner. Hello. Gotta have the planner.
All right.
Sure.
So far, all this stuff is useful. I understand it.
Yeah.
I
have the spool. I have more trash in this thing than this.
What is the spool for?
I thought I could make something tiny out of it, like a little piece of maybe.
Wait, that's from a receipt thing?
Yeah.
Throw it away. This is how this happens.
I have 2 items of trash.
Yes, garbage right now. Yes.
Carrying with me every single day. This is a little thing where I put medicine. I have aspirin in one side. I have water pills in one side.
All right. Pills. A pill caddy. Okay.
Container. Oh, this is the thing I got from McDonald's because I gave them a good review. Haven't used it yet.
All right. Like a coupon or something?
Yes.
All right.
I have perfume. Paris Hilton.
All right.
Because you want to smell good.
You want to smell like Paris Hilton?
Yeah.
Which to me sounds like it would smell like a bar.
I have prank stickers because...
Now this. No. Now this. This is where we start to get into the excess.
Yeah.
So your purse should be stuff that you might need on a daily basis.
You never know when you might need to pretend that there's a pretend outlet. And you want to prank
That's what Why would you carry around?
Or if you want to show us something is out of service, even though it's not.
Jason says basically she has everything but the kitchen sink. I'm waiting for that to come out of the purse. We're not there yet.
Or if you want to pretend that the phone is cracked, you don't know. When you're
why carry that around with you all the time?
Because you never know when you
might. You do know that you're not going to do any pranks now.
You might want to prank someone. Is all I'm saying.
Oh my goodness!
Then I got the wallet. That thing is massive.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the wallet.
All right.
There's lots in there.
Hi. Good morning. You're on the air. Did you want to be?
Hey, when's the drawing on for the Strachan Van Til?
We do that about 7:20, and then we announce the winner right around. Yeah, we usually announce the winner somewhere around 9:45, 10 to 10 Central Time.
Okay, then does Indiana Beach have a 500?
Does Indiana Beach have a 500? I don't think they do.
Kind of like the Daytona Beach.
Right.
Oh.
Right. Thank you, sir.
They could call it
Bye-bye.
Carpe Diem because there's a lot of carp in there.
Oh, my gosh, blessed. Okay.
Do you want me to keep going? I have pain patches because you never know what might hurt. I have dental floss.
Sure.
Tiny stick of deodorant because you don't know.
What? You travel with deodorant every day?
Yeah. A Tide stick because you don't know.
All right.
Toothbrush.
Right, sure.
Toothpaste, because...
Oh, my gosh, you've got like a little bag inside the bag? This is like a Russian doll situation.
Yeah. Hand sanitizer, hand wipes.
So what is it that's making the bag so heavy?
More dental floss.
Because I see you struggle with the bag. Do you have big things in there? Is there like a drill in there or something?
I mean, there might be. I don't know. Ooh, a nail file. You got to have a nail file, right?
Sure.
Yeah. I got 2 nail files in here. Another thing of dental floss.
Oh, my goodness. Are there big, heavy things in there?
Headphones, because you got to have headphones. No, there's nothing heavy.
It just all adds up.
Oh, here's another bag.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, these are old cards?
Come on!
That I don't know what to do with. Like membership cards and stuff.
But why do you travel with them?
I'm not sure. I am really not sure.
And I'm 90% positive that most of those are on an app at this point.
I'm sure they are.
You don't need the cards anymore.
No.
Take that bag, put it in a drawer at home.
Toys R Us rewards.
I want you to take that bag. There's
another bag inside the bag.
Take the card bag, and I want you to put it in a drawer at home.
2.
Jason says you better watch it, Steve.
3.
She might have one of them rats in there. She might. They might be in there.
4 bags inside the bag.
Bags inside the bag.
Should we see what's in this one? Oh, this is my tiny scissors, because, you never know when you need to transform some scissors.
Okay, so what? Almost everywhere you're at has scissors.
No. Oh, I've used these so many times. These were my grandma's scissors, and I use them all the time.
What pops up that you have to cut all the time?
Dramamine, because,
goodness.
just has good sense.
Does it ever occur to you to maybe just...
Band-Aids.
Just leave the stuff...
Gauze.
In your, put a bag in your car that doesn't go with you everywhere.
Like a go bag?
Yeah, just leave it in your car, and then it's with you most of the time at least.
I did not think to do that, no. A wrist brace, because, I mean...
A wrist brace!
Look.
Because you never know when you're going to... hurt your wrist.
What do you call this? A shoe insert?
Yes, you need to have that with you.
Yeah. The prior cover to my watch that I didn't like.
Oh, my goodness. Jason says any prepackaged food in there?
The keys.
More keys.
Well, those are the car keys.
I know.
They're ridiculous. Lotion, because, you got to have lotion.
Can I suggest maybe a big furry thing for your car keys like you have for your other keys?
Water flavoring. Oh, yeah, I could. Then I wouldn't lose it, right? A bracelet from the dance for all thing I went to. I don't know why I'm carrying it.
I don't know why you're carrying half of this.
What's this? Oh, chapstick.
But you wouldn't even know you had that. If you needed chapstick, you'd go buy more.
I might. A key to something. I don't know what it goes to. Does anybody know what this key goes to?
What in the world? Let me see it.
I have no idea what it goes to.
That's like to a lock of some kind.
Yeah.
Like a padlock or
tissues.
Might be to a cabinet. Oh my goodness, Chrissy Martin.
Wait, there's something in the.
Yeah.
Oh, a pen. That's important.
Oh, a pen. Yes, yeah. There's also dumbbells in there, weights, a workout machine, another pen.
I don't know.
I think I know what's doing it. It's the bags of bags of bags. Like
yeah, that's got to be where the weight's coming from.
You should have just a purse.
Mascara.
Right. You need that.
A makeup brush. Sometimes I run late.
You should put a bag.
Yes.
Of a lot of the stuff that you're not going to need on the everyday.
Oh, a toe support, because you never know when you're going to need to support your toe. So I have a toe support, a wrist support, and a foot support.
Right.
I need to be supported.
Right. Are you regularly needing support?
Sometimes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, hand sanitizer.
So does this purse have a bottom, or is it endless? We're not sure.
I don't know. I'm still going. Oh, another mascara. Well, that's a good one.
Because you couldn't find the other mascara once. You
One
probably
more
bought
pin.
another one. Yes.
Do you want me to keep going?
Is there more?
I mean, I feel something inside there. And I don't know.
Okay, you think it's pretty much done?
I don't know how to get to whatever I'm feeling, though.
Right. Because it's probably one of the rats inside the walls of the purse.
No, the rats don't get out
yes,
of the cage.
They
Silly.
do.
What is this?
They do.
Oh, a sunflower seed.
Come on. Come on. Some has to go in the garbage. Yeah. Jason says it's not a purse. It's what we call a duffel bag. Yeah, that's what the rest of us call
I
it.
actually tried to buy a smaller purse, and I couldn't fit everything in there. I used it
because you don't need everything in there.
I used it for like a day, and it was expensive, and then I just sat it to the side because
You should have a small purse of just your everyday needs.
Okay. Yeah.
And then a big bag in your car for when someone, say, needs an ankle brace. Also, if you want to, I bet, hand me the bag with all the cards in it.
Oh, the bag with the cards.
That's heavy, I'm positive. Yeah.
That is, yeah.
That's a lot. That would hurt.
That's probably like a pound or two by itself.
Yeah, that would
honestly.
hurt. Yeah. That can go right, probably can go in the garbage, but we'll just put it in a drawer at home for now.
Yeah.
Oh,
look, my college ID is in there. I graduated in 2005.
Yeah, you probably need that for your college ID. You took classes at home, but you need a college ID.
I went to a thing. I went to a, what do you call it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's so many fun cards in here. I don't have any of this anymore.
I want to know when you come to work Monday that's not in your purse anymore. That's at least going to save you a little. It's going to save you a month's worth of surgery on your shoulder.
Yeah,
you know, I mean,
and my back is not. It's not great.
Just saying, it's there. Okay, so are we done over there, Mary Poppins?
I think so. I think I've hit the end.
Sure, we were going to see a lamp come out of there, but yeah. All righty, welcome back. Steve and Chrissy with you here, ready to wrap things up on this super delightful Friday. At least I'm ready. Chrissy's still digging through her purse, trying to put everything back in.
Yeah, I can't even get
it.
to the stuff we talked about. Do you want to wrap it up? I forgot the key. I don't know what it goes to.
I would check and see. It looks like it's to like some kind of cabinet of some kind. It might be to a padlock, but it's probably to a cabinet or a locker. Did you hide a murder weapon in a bus locker at some
time? I did. There are clues to figure out where it's hidden, and I think I stuck. Yeah, I know. I definitely stuck some like money in there.
Okay,
sure.
All right. So we might have to check on that.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Yeah. So we did a whole bunch of stuff today, and we did some things, and
we did. Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Okay, let me just let me see if I could do our mush down.
All right, let's see.
Without any of the papers in front of me.
Oh, look at you.
So you set your stopwatch and
Okay.
tell me when I've hit my time. And
Okay.
All right, so you tell me when you're ready for me to start. You know.
Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
I had the
No
wrong
problem.
thing. Okay.
Yeah, get yourself
All right,
together.
go.
All right. Today we talked about the perfect boobs.
Yes.
We also talked about lots and lots and lots of things in Chrissy's purse. She has
So
lots
many
of things. Yes. I talked about why you should not drive 50 miles an hour down a beach where there's people. That's not a good idea.
Yeah.
Because you'll end up driving into the water. We also talked about summer songs. Head to our Facebook pages for all the stations. The Q, 98 Gold, Touhyville Show Facebook page, and
That's your time.
Bear Country. And tell us your favorite summer songs for a chance to win Indiana Beach tickets. We kicked off summer fun this morning. If you want to hear all the stuff we talked about, you should check out our podcast. We take the show and put it into a podcast. It's wherever you find podcasts. Also, check out our videos. Go and subscribe to our YouTube channel. It does something with the algorithms and things, and it's really cool, and it does stuff for us. So go and subscribe so that you get notifications, because I'm telling you, throughout the summer, we're going to do lots of stuff with videos, including give more stuff away. So go subscribe to our YouTube channel. You all right over there? You're going to play with your eyelashes or something for a minute?
I'm fairly sure this is no good.
No good? Okay. Yeah. Throw some stuff away. I would love it. So, all right. Thank you so much for listening. We appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed listening to the shows this week as much as we enjoyed doing them. Have yourself a phenomenal weekend. We'll do it all again on Monday right here in Touhyville. Take care.